Hi,
Hi,
Ethel.
Ethel. We're
We're
from
from
Just
Just
Sear.
Sear. Hi, I'm Saheran.
I'm
I'm
Hisyam. I'm Wan.
I am Y.
So we know how much you love our steaks and our food. So as a favor to you, we are doing this special recording to explain to you and your viewers who we are, what we're about, and what drives the Just Here team.
Well, quite interesting how we started.
Before, my nickname was Phalo, and this was me. I was huge. My heaviest was about 125 kilo lah. Yeah, and fast forward, I lost more than 45 kilo. How did I
Eh,
do that?
but
Huh? You don't believe, ah? It's not Photoshop, bro.
no. You look like when you're fellow, you look like one of the famous pop star, man. No. Superstar.
Oh, superstar.
Oh,
Okay lah.
pop star. Pop star. Okay,
Superstar.
okay,
But
okay.
seriously, bro. I used to be freaking big. Yeah, 125. I tried to lose weight through the conventional approach lah. Yeah, you read the buku, it says count your calories and work out, but it doesn't work out. Yeah, and then I stumbled into the whole world of ketogenic diet. Yeah, so it's a combination of intermittent fasting, and when I eat, then I eat mostly protein and fat. If I were to eat this daging every day, it's gonna be super expensive. Yeah, go makan in the restaurants, alamak, for sure kena sembelih mah. Try to cook at home. After work, you come back home. You try to cook a steak. It's gonna take a long time. So the thing is that it's expensive, it's time consuming, and it's not sustainable. Me and Hisham start to experiment with how to cook steaks in bulk. So we buy a carton of ribeye, for example, and then we would portion them out into portion size. We cook everything at once, and then we freeze them. So then when we come home from work, you want to eat, you just drop one into the hot water to defrost, and then after 5-10 minutes, you take it out, you pat dry, and you just sear. So within 5 minutes, dinner is kaltim, yeah, and you get a premium quality steaks. But because we buy in bulk and we cook everything all at once, it's sedap, it's quick, and it's affordable. So then, friends come over for Raya. I serve brisket lah, I serve ribs lah, I serve mini Wellingtons lah. After that, they're like, hey, bro, maybe you should sell your daging lah. Yeah, so then me and Hisham initially, and then later Wan and Y join in, and we start to experiment with, simple cuts. Initially, the usual rib eye lah, strip loins, tenderloin, and then we bring in other cuts like picanha,
Oh.
and then we do short ribs and we do briskets, we do all kinds of things, yeah. And it all started through a simple Instagram post, yeah. So the first post by Jace here was back in August 2019. Initially, we were selling through kawan-kawan, through friends, through families, through colleagues, and we were blessed that the whole concept gained traction. So from then, when we see that there is a market for it, all of us decided to then invest in opening up a central kitchen, and that was in March 2020. So funny story, yeah. We get the keys on a Saturday. On the Sunday, we start to chat. We do some painting in the kedai. Yeah, and on Wednesday, complete lockdown, MCO. So we were stuck. We were stuck with a kedai. We bought all the equipment. Equipment was never delivered still. And for 2 months, we were not able to do anything. Yeah. So when the MCO was lifted, well, not fully lifted, it was a conditional MCO back in May. We cepat-cepat, hire a lorry and, you know, put all the equipment in the lorry and deliver to the store. The next day, we already start production. So that's how it all started lah.
What is the philosophy and passion behind the brand? So I guess we always say that to our customers that we want to make this premium meat that we actually sell to our customers available to all Malaysians every day with a very affordable price. So that's why we are here as Just Sear. We as a team, as a family at Just Sear, we have a big vision on actually making all these accessible to everyday Malaysians. That's a bit of the philosophy and passion behind the brand lah.
You see, like all these Wagyu and Angus, has been perceived as something expensive to many people. And what we're trying to do is to bring the savings, like have all the savings, ended up on the end user's side. So this is one of the things that we've been promoting, like seeing it as perceived as expensive food. Wagyu can be a daily food or weekly. You can have it when you want it.
We focus on one key theme, which is sustainability. Yeah, we want to make sure that red meat, and now we are into poultry as well, is a sustainable source of food. Yeah, for normal Malaysians. We want to make them easy, quick to prepare, affordable, as well as to make sure that they taste good. Yeah, so all four key criteria that we focus on.
Wow. So as for now, our new product, Wellington, and it's easy to prepare. That's the beauty of it.
Yeah, so some of the fan favorites, yeah, the Queen Picanha and the King Karubi.
Exactly.
But my own personal favorite would have to be the Wagyu Burger Setan lah. Level 4. Crank up the heat. Yeah. So after you have the Wagyu Burger Setan, you would be stuck in the gents room for the next day or so lah. That's how Setan the Wagyu Burger is. Just to elaborate a bit more, yeah. So the Wagyu Burger Setan Level 4 combines 3 slices of pickled habanero, which is made in-house. And then we have a spice blend of trifecta, the ghost pepper, the Trinidad scorpion, and the Carolina Reaper, which is the most spiciest chili known to man. Yeah, it has the highest number of Scoville in the world. Yeah, I think it's at 1.4 million. And that's not it. Yeah, so we actually take one whole ghost pepper chili, and then we chop it up and we saute it and we put it underneath a layer of cheddar cheese. So that's the Wagyu Burger Setan Level 4. Kalau berani, sila lah.
So, like the main criteria is the meats has to be halal, halal certified. So we basically source meats, like from the famous countries that you probably heard of, like Japan. Japanese Wagyus is, world's famous. Australian. Majority of meats are coming from Australia. New Zealand too. And then the smaller portion of the other meats where we source it from, probably from the US and also from Brazil.
Um, I guess one thing that we are quite peculiar about is that we don't sell anything that we ourselves don't eat. Yeah, so anything that doesn't pass our stringent kaki makan criteria, then we don't sell them. since the food that we put out is simple and quick to be prepared, just like with our customers at home, why can't we apply the same concepts in a restaurant environment? So we are looking at setting up a lot of different stalls, just like a satay gerai lah, right? You never see a restaurant that sells only satay, but you always see an uncle with a satay stall attached to an existing restaurant. Yeah. So similar concept. We want to keep our cost base low. We want to keep our operating costs low, so that the final price on a plate to our customers is low. So that is one of the areas that we are looking at venturing into, to connect directly to the end customers, and to sell food hot on a plate, but at a much cheaper price compared to other restaurants. Yeah, change the mindset. You can enjoy Wagyu, not necessarily in a five-star hotel or in a fancy steakhouse, but in a kedai kopi. Why not? Right? Or in a food court. Yeah, why not? Yeah. More awesome meat-based products, but at an affordable price. And maybe later, fast forward 6, 7 months from now, you go to a kedai kopi and you can order a Wagyu Wellington. You don't need to go to Vegas to go to Hell's Kitchen, yeah, to enjoy a Wagyu Wellington. You just go to the nearest kedai kopi and voila, right?
Only
Yeah.
in Malaysia for now.
Exactly, man. The Malaysian style, right? We
Exactly.
Malaysianize everything, yeah, and we Wagyu-fied everything. Some of the things that we are looking at is to set up a catering business. I mean, we do get
Oh
a lot
yeah.
of requests, yeah, from customers, yeah, especially when MCO is, not as stringent. We would go bakar some steaks for our customers. And we believe that it is a niche market, because currently, if you want meat, all you get is just the kambing golek lah. Yeah, you don't have any option. So you cannot golek a lembu; it's too big. Um, so next best thing is to just sear, right? So it's quick. It's you get premium quality steaks, but at a affordable price. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's always this stigma about makan daging not healthy. Makan daging gives you cholesterol lah. Makan daging you become fat lah. But based on my own personal experience, it's the other way around. Makan daging, you actually lose weight. You actually improve your health. And again, this is something that you want to promote more and more lah, and try to educate our customers along with it. Yeah.
Most of the Malaysians are used to, well done, or, kahap rentung lah, we call it. And so they overcooked all the steaks lah. So we try to educate most of our customers on saying that, medium rare is the best way to actually take your steaks, because they have this sort of philosophy on saying that, it's a false philosophy actually lah, saying that the blood is coming out, darah, and it's like, it's not good for you. So, according to the Australian regulations as well, once they actually slaughter, they have to wait 14 days actually before they can butcher.
So by day 14 tu darah semua dah disintegrate, ya. Darah semua dah hancur. So what's remaining is actually myoglobin, not hemoglobin, which is protein and the juices. And that's the thing that gives you all that flavor lah, from the steaks. Yeah.
You can actually just still change the texture from medium rare to medium and well done, but just simply, torching it or just exposing it to a hot pan for a couple of seconds, less than 5 seconds, and then it changes your textures straight away. So easy. The product is so versatile, and you can actually cater to everybody's needs lah, even though there's still people that still wants to actually have medium or well done. It could be done.
So basically, Malaysian, when it comes to eating steak, dia mesti nak makan dengan barbecue sauce or whatever sauce they want.
Chili sauce,
So,
chili sauce.
Chili
Chili
sauce.
sauce.
And chili sauce.
Chili
and
sauce.
basically it will jeopardize the taste of the meat, like the actual taste of the meat. So when you pay for the meat, but you only taste the sauce, what's the point of buying the Wagyu meat?
So what we usually promote is either you have the steaks with the line of salt. We usually promote kosher salt. So you can't find kosher salt anymore in Malaysia. You have to go to Just Sear. We do actually promote other things to tag along with the meat, and then try to improve and evolve what we can actually pair with it. So we came up with compound butters. So if you're familiar with the compound butters, we do have a varieties of compound butters, from black truffle compound butter all the way up to, you can say, tom yum compound butter also. So what else we have?
Salted egg.
Salted egg. Yeah, there you go. Salted egg. So
But
ikan
in
lagi.
right now is the pickled jalapeno.
Yeah, man.
Oh.
Pickled jalapeno, habanero.
Habanero.
Yeah. So this is a very different Christmas, not Christmas, Chinese New Year, compared to last year. You know, so no gathering, no yamsing, no yisang. I think these are some of the local delicacy you probably heard of. Yisang, you know, it's a Chinese delicacy you probably will see during Chinese New Year. Yeah. So, but we can buy those yisang
This
home.
is the year of the ox, so we have to have more beef. Why?
Oh yes, no, ox will give us ong. You know, ong.
Oh,
Also
tradition.
not,
You actually broke the tradition, right? You had beef Wellington instead of yisang.
we had yisang also. We had yisang. We
Okay,
have
okay,
beef
okay, okay.
Wellington. My kids loved it. The beef Wellington.
No worries lah,
Uh,
bro. Chinese New Year kah, Raya kah, our philosophy is hashtag stay home, stay safe, stay kenyang, bro.